Hey, what's up guys? It's James, and today we are looking at rhetorical terms. Alright, let's get to it. Should take about 5 minutes today. Alright, so again, we're trying to look at 6 different things in our rhetorical situation. The writer and audience, the context, the message, the importance or situation, and the author's ultimate purpose or effect for the audience. Now, obviously, we have to explain with multiple examples and commentary, commentary and examples. And then we got to refer back to the rhetorical situation, the writer, the author, the audience, the purpose, the context, exigence, the message. And we got to get sophisticated. Here's a couple slides to show you guys the importance. So obviously, we got to talk about the rhetorical situation more than just the basic appeals or the basic organization, structure, or form, which includes syntax, word choice, imagery, and different types of figurative language, which add up to the type of tone. But remember, the rhetorical situation is paramount. All right. Now, anytime an author is writing, he is being strategic, intentional, purposeful, purposely, writes deliberately, specifically, carefully, thoughtfully, thoroughly, pedantically, systematically, and all these other cool words. Now, obviously, they're going to probably use some effects verbs right after that to explain different devices, and we'll get into all these different effects verbs in a second. Now, I really like these verbs for utilize. Instead of saying utilize, uses, you could say adds, employs, incorporates, integrates, applies, injects, places, embeds, inputs, instills, engraves, wields, forges, welds, crafts, concocts, it etches, composes, and a bunch of other cool words.
So let's get into some rhetorical strategies such as pathos, ethos, and logos, repetition, rhyme, tone, and how does the author begin, what does he put in the middle, and what does he put at the end. But after that, we got to get into different types of syntax. Now let's see what if you guys know these. A word plus a word and a description, and a word plus a description and a description is what? Amplification. Repeating the last word first, inversion. This will be anadiplosis. Repeat the beginning phrase, you know what that one is? Anaphora. And of course, we got all these other ones you can review. You better know what juxtaposition is and parallel structure. Sounds good. Let's get to the next list. Now we got figurative language. This one is an allusion that refers to an old event or popular event or person. Ambiguity, analogy, anecdote, apostrophe, epithet, figurative language. Hyperbole, irony, imagery, metaphor, neologism, oxymoron, paradox, and all that other cool stuff. Now to explain some effects verbs, here are the synonyms for to say. Here are the synonyms for to argue. Here are the synonyms for to illustrate. Here are the synonyms for to hint or suggest or imply or intimate. And synonyms for to emphasize, to strengthen, reiterate, amplify, to satirize, to create humor, to be humorous, to ridicule. All right, a couple more. To teach or make us think, to provoke us to think about, to encourage, admonish, consider, challenge, instruct, instill, inspire. And then you have to add. Obviously, you can add, be creative, all that cool stuff.
Now, this is a cool slide where you guys can see how each of the different devices has different effects associated. Logic identifies, maybe
ethics emphasize, maybe rhyme soothes, entertains, harmonize, tone reveals or hints, order displays, shows, juxtaposition implies, ascendant stands out, antithesis highlights the author's balance, showing the opposite. Antimetabolic creates wise-sounding wordplay. Anaphora creates a memorable rhythm and builds momentum. And those are just a few examples. Rhetorical question suggests the author is logical and challenges the audience to take action. So take a look at all these cool different effects. For figurative language, you have the allusion evokes the audience's memory of an event. The analogy illustrates a complex topic with easy-to-understand examples. Apostrophe personifies. Figurative language illustrates, hyperbole exaggerates, irony reveals, opposite expectations, imagery illuminates, enlightens, dramatizes with sights and sounds. Metaphors implies or gives equation or equates one thing to another, evokes imagination. Let's go to paradox, points out apparent contradictions but implies truth. Personification highlights or intensifies the characteristics of an object or an inanimate object or situation or noun or thing. We got symbolism. I'm going to skip the rest. Simile illustrates, enhances, exaggerates a quality. And understate is the opposite of overstate, which emphasizes the lesser spoken topic, or it evokes some sensitivity. In other words, if you use an understated word or a euphemism, you're trying to lessen the emotional impact on purpose. You're trying to be a little more sensitive. All right.
Alright guys, have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, the AP Lang test is April 20th at 11 a.m. Hope to see you guys back soon. Have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you next time on the next review video.